Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with Allie.
The Utah Jazz.
All right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at center. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
The shot by Conley, no good. Murray passes to Porter. Barton against Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Like a lot of players, Porter Jr. is at his best when he's playing downhill, playing with speed, attacking the rim.
Conley against Murray. Outside Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Conley. The three from Mitchell. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside. And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A three-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way. It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Gobert with the bucket.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Jokic with it. He's against Gobert.
Well, you don't see bigs with Jokic's skill level very often. His athleticism, very average, but he still can throw it down if he has to.
The shake. And Gobert with the stuff.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And here's Jokic. Pass to Barton. Shot clock at 5. And Gordon with the big finish.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Here's Gobert. Back to Conley. From deep. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Outside Porter. Back to Murray. Into the lane. And Conley grabs the miss. The Jazz have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Mitchell's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The drive by Porter. Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Conley passes to Mitchell. 40 seconds left now in the first quarter. And Mitchell with the slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Jokic. Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
To the inside. And stolen by Gobert. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. He can't get it to go.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Just a big time. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage. Yeah.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Oh, guys. This crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Back to Murray. Takes a 3. Drains the triple.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half. forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Crying?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Porter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mike Conley. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations. Because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away, that pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Three-pointer, O'Neal. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
And it's Jokic off the drive. That shot off. And Utah will come the other way. On the break. And Mitchell with the slam.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
Outside Murray with the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Murray, no good. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Murray against Mitchell. Driving in. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Porter the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And it's Clarkson missing. The Nuggets have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Gordon. Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Showing some power.
Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
Pulls up on the wing. Gordon pulls it in. Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Outside for Porter. To the middle. Here's Jokic.
You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
And Jokic drops them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Clarkson finds Whiteside. The kick out to Gay. Just 5 to shoot. Whiteside. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Murray passes to Jokic. Over Whiteside. Comes up empty from the left block. And that concludes the first half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points and 1 steal. It was a return. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for Denver, we've got Green. Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers, and it's Dozier in at the 3 slot. Pass to Najee. Green with the ball, down low. Here's Najee. He's covered by Clarkson, and he gets that one.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Utah leading. Clarkson outside. To the paint. Now Whiteside. It's rebounded by Rivers. Morris outside. On the wing, Rivers. Let's go with a 3. Can't get it to drop. Utah has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Gay finds Ingles. Now Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
What a nice feel, a good feel for the pick and roll. Clarkson sees his opportunity and capitalizes.
Pass to Green. Here's Dozier. Ingles defending. Back to Green. Here's Dozier. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Whiteside. Here's Clarkson. Here's the second effort over Morris. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
You know, one of those rare second-round picks who played well immediately. Clarkson was first team all-rookie and continues to develop, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to Green. Morris outside. For 3. And it's Green missing.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
To stop the run. Rebound, Utah.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Najee. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
They've upped their intensity on defense. A noticeable change from the first half.
And they go to the intentional foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Ingles from outside. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second,
We've got 1:55 left in the third.
Substitution for the Jazz.
Outside Murray for 3. Gordon connects from downtown. Gordon's got 10.
Man, I like seeing Gordon stretch his range a little bit. I mean, the three-point shot is still a work in progress for him, but I think he's only going to get better the more experience he gets shooting it from there.
Back to Gobert. Inside. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Gobert.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Back to Murray. And Conley grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Jokic, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Outside Mitchell, and he drives in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
And so it's the Utah Jazz in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Utah right now. Utah has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Conley to the inside. Rejected by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Denver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Murray passes to Gordon. To the middle. And Gordon with the big finish.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad, because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Lets it go from the wing. And that one hits the back iron. And the Nuggets shooting a nice 50% for the game. Bogdanovic finds Conley. Now Gobert. Defended by Murray. Gobert against Murray. Gobert no good. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Denver. 11-point game. Pass to Jokic. And stolen by Gobert.
Not a smart pass, and he knows it. Got to disguise your intentions better than that.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Outside Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
And here's Porter outside. Offensive rebound. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Bogdanovic against Gordon. Outside Mitchell. Fires for 3. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Murray for 3. And again, Denver no good.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Pass to Mitchell. Hangs in the air. Barton pulls it in. Barton's got 4 rebounds now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Utah has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Gordon with a steal. Jokic passes to Barton. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Inside. And stolen by Jokic. Porter to pass to Gordon. And stolen by Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Utah's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pulls it. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Mitchell's got 26.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Jazz.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight. You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years and change, I'll tell you what he's doing really well and a much better job of is letting the game come to him, not forcing, just being ready to step into whatever is needed.
Murray passes to Jokic. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the paint. Tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Barton. Rebounded by the Jazz. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 15-4 run. For 3, O'Neal knocks it loose. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And stolen by Jokic. Back to Porter. Stolen by Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Showing that they're the far... All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For
presentation of the NBA.
The beautiful, dramatic set. And nothing.
Thank you, Kevin.
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at center. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got look.
And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Hardaway finds Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Doncic against Conley. It's Powell on the wing. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. From down in the low post, it goes.
And a little contact won't go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop if he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Hardaway. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. From deep. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Powell.
And it doesn't matter if Luka is working on or off the ball. You have to stay connected to him defensively.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. From deep. That's in for the... First basket of the game after 3 attempts. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
For T-shirt time.
Utah's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Conley kicks to Bogdanovic. Inside. And the call. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Passes it to O'Neal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Out to Hardaway. There's the 3. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Doncic finds Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Doncic has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Dallas. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 7. On the wing, Mitchell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Clock is at 3. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. They shoot again. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Shot to stop the run, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Doncic looking it over. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Fires the three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And there's the pass to Mitchell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. An emphatic LU jam.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest using that enormous wingspan.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Can't get it to fall.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The drive by Mitchell. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out. And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Conley. Here's Mitchell. It's tipped. The three for Doncic. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got the lead up to 11 now for Dallas.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Out to Porzingis. Pass to Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. A second chance effort, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 14 points for Luka Doncic. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Mitchell wide open. Another miss by Utah.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Dallas moving the ball around. Brown the pass to Brunson. Back to Brown. Passes it to Kleba. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Oney. Brunson covering. They need this one. Oh, right side in position. And finished off by Gay.
I like Rudy Gay on that play, being very aggressive and showing people how to get it done.
They double him with Clarkson. Bullock passes to Brown. Back to Bullock. A three ball. Another three for Dallas.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Now, here's Ingles. No points in the game yet for him. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Coming on the floor for the Jazz, Elijah Hughes.
Here's Oney. Hughes with it. From deep three-point range. And the last second attempt. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see Luka Doncic has been the story in this. He had 14 points and one. That's all for now.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Dallas, Maxi Kleba is out there with Moses Brown. Then there's Brown. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Brunson in the point guard. You know, Steve, this league is filled with potent offenses, but which team would you say is the most dangerous offensively?
Oh, Kevin, I have to go with the team that has Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. 3 all-time great scorers on the same team. Now that's dangerous.
Brunson, good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Dallas foul, Sterling Brown.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
First team foul. Maverick substitution.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic outside. Porzingis finds Powell. Going inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Powell's got 6. Jazz trail by 16. Conley dishes to Gobert. Pass to Conley. Now, here is O'Neal over Porzingis. Conley, the pass to O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after it.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Now here's Gobert. 6 points for him. Conley left side. 5 on the clock. hits it just before the shot clock expires.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Powell. Here's Doncic. Again, the Mavericks score.
And the mid-range, no longer a challenge for Doncic. He has rapidly become one of the best three-level scorers in the game.
So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
And the pass to Oni. To the middle. From deep Ingles. Bullock with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Brown, right wing. The shot by Kleba, wide open and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Gay outside. Down low. Here's Oni over Brunson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
At the line for Utah, Oni.
So he gets them both. Here's Brunson. This is to Brown. Pass to Kleba. Back to Brown. From beyond the arc and then some. Brown's got himself on the board with three there.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Oni passes to Whiteside. He dishes it to Ingles. Three from Gay. It's hauled in by Brown.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Kleba with the bucket. Kleba's got four this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Oni. To the inside. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pocket four. And here's Ingles outside. The Jazz with another miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
From deep. Kleba, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group right now for Utah. Brown the pass to Brown. Brown kicks to Brunson. Shoots the 3. Utah with the rebound. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. The shake and the dunk by O'Neal.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Mavericks leading by 17. Brunson scanning the floor. Nailed from three-point land.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Runs in the pass to Brown. Bogdanovich against Kleba. Bullock. Back to Kleba. Pass to Brunson. They grab their own miss. Kleba kicks to Brunson. And here's Bullock from the arc. Back to Brunson. Now the feed to Brown. Puts up a three. And they get it back. Brunson finds Brown. And here's Bullock from the arc.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Mitchell outside. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Bullock passes to Kleba. Here's Brunson, and it's blocked by Conley.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Bogdanovich. Brunson kicks to Bullock. Brown wide open. He fires. No good, unable to end this run.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
A different look for Dallas.
Maverick subdivision.
Doncic against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Porzingis can't hit. Jazz trail by 12. For three, Mitchell. A three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Jazz. Doncic against O'Neal. Powell the pass to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
And they'll get another chance. And here's Bogdanovich for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. The three. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Doncic. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Mitchell outside. Another miss by Utah. Dallas leading by 13.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Mavericks.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
The pass to Finney-Smith. O'Neal against Doncic. From deep three-point range. A rebound by Mitchell. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. Doncic with the steal. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
of the NBA.
Another bright, sunny day here in the desert. Phoenix, Arizona. And let's go.
All right, B.A.
He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Now here's Booker. And here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Just 5 on the clock. Tipped away. Stolen by Conley. And here comes the break. Bogdanovic with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Bogdanovic, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Here's Paul. Down low. Here's Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, Devin Booker, shiftiness, gets himself into the paint, so aggressive, and it pays off.
Both free throws good from Booker.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Launches a 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Well, it's all about decision making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. There's the 3. Pass to Ayton. And Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
And it's Phoenix's ball. 4-point game.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Over Booker. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. 4-3. No good. And Utah will come the other way. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Here's Booker. The Jazz making their last shot.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Fires the three. And again, it's Utah with a three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Paul passes to Booker. Over Mitchell. Here's Crowder. Deflected.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Now Gobert. Back to O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
And they've also protected the rim with a lot of energy today. Good amount of blocks in the first half.
Now here's Paul. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Ayton passes to Paul and blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. And the officials call a traveling violation. The Suns have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Inside, here's Crowder, and he can't stop the drought. Another miss. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
The assist.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Paul with the bucket.
Well, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
Now here's Conley. Offline with a three.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Outside Mitchell. Mitchell with the slam.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Jazz. They're up by 11. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul is a communicator.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationship.
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Ayton with it. He's picked up by Conley. Beyond the arc. Ayton, no good.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Outside for Booker. Takes the three. The drive by Paul. Booker finds Bridges. From deep. Booker can't get it to go. Utah has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one.
Boy, an all-star from his third season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Conley against Paul. Outside Booker. Shot to stop the run. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 6.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker on the interior. It matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Mitchell against Crowder. And Mitchell with the slam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. To the inside. And Whiteside with a block. And he recovers it. And it's Crowder missing. The Jazz on offense. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Back to Clarkson. High post Whiteside. To the middle. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great.
2 minutes.
Paul against Whiteside. Bridges passes to Booker. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Paul, the open look. Cash money on the open jump shot. Well, Doris, you called Knicks games on radio and TV. You've seen them go through a lot. How excited are you for their future?
You know what, B.A.? One of the things I've always said is that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are good. And the reason I say that is the fan base is so passionate. So for a team to play as hard as the Knicks did, for them to experience the success and get into the playoffs, to me, it is just excellent for the NBA.
Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. From behind the arc. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul, such a quick thinker.
Here's Oni. He's guarded by Paul. On the wing, Ingles. And here's Clarkson. To the left wing, Oni. Second chance effort. Kicks it out to Clarkson. The 3. And another miss by Utah. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Here's a 3 from Paul. Clarkson grabs a miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. The ball's knocked loose. McGee passes to Kaminsky. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Now here's Clarkson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Whiteside. Gay outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Utah Jazz.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He ended up with 15 points, 2. And
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Frank Kaminsky, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Johnson passes to Kaminsky. Here's Shamet. Check by Mitchell. Pass to McGee. To the right side. Here's Payne. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Payne's got his first bucket in this one. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Pass to Shamet. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. Kaminsky, left side. Johnson finds Payne. Going inside. Here's Shamet. The Suns need to get off a shot. The shot by Payne, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The shot by Conley, no good. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Pass to Payne. Now here's Kaminsky. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
Utah's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. On the wing, Mitchell. He's got 15.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
And the Suns shooting just around 32% from the field. Gobert against Payne. Kaminsky, right side. Back to Payne. Lays it up and banks it in. Payne's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Outside Conley. Phoenix grabs the miss.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on 2-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Here's Oni. Pass to Gay. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Here's Oni. And the shot goes down. And the Jazz lead by 14.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Kicks it to Kaminsky. Payne against Gay. Payne, pass to McGee. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
For Utah, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. To the paint. Here's Clarkson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Suns have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
Utah foul. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
McGee against Whiteside. Outside Johnson. it's blocked by Whiteside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Here's Payne. 4 on the clock. It's McGee, high post. Shoots over Whiteside. The rebound by Whiteside.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Clarkson outside. And he's going for the oop here. Out of bounds. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Boy, the Suns are struggling. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by McGee. McGee's got his first points in this one.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Pass to Clarkson. On the take, and it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Team foul. Substitution for your Suns.
And so it's Utah, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
Just disrespectful. If the D gives him a clear path to the hoop, he will take it.
Let's just say they were a little slow to react there.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Paul against Conley. Gobert up top. To the inside. Mitchell drops in the layup for 2. Mitchell's got 19.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Here's Paul. Here's Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Down low. Stolen by Bridges. And here they come. Paul shot is off.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
On the wing, Mitchell. Clock at 6. Gobert inside is covered by Ayton. Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Pass to O'Neal. Over Bridges. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Paul passes to Booker. And here's Bridges. Back to Booker. Tries it from 19. Here's Ayton. Rebound, Utah. Bogdanovic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Gobert with it. Pass to Bogdanovic. And he lobs it up top. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Phoenix is shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Out to Bridges. Outside Paul. Crowder with it. He's guarded by Conley. Crowder, that's good.
Well, Crowder is not afraid to play bully basketball. This is a guy who will battle through contact.
Conley finds Mitchell. From deep three-point range. The Jazz again can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Bridges. Off with the layup. Utah has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Conley passes to Mitchell. From deep. And Ayton pulls it down.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Paul for 3.
If they had an advantage tonight, came out sharp and did what was needed, nice win here for the Jazz.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Donovan Mitchell.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Booker can't get it to go. Outside Mitchell. On target from range. And the Jazz lead by 15.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Paul shot is off. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
From deep three-point range. The shot by Conley. No good. Booker for 3. Off target with the shot. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge, DA.
Thank you.
Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. I'm checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in its center. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Porter in at the three, the small forward. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
For three, Mitchell. That shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. It's stolen by Gobert. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Outside, Porter. Back to Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Mitchell looking it over. The three. Conley's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count.
Lightning.
That was incredible.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt an alley-oop to himself. The Nuggets have gotten their first three shots to go in for them to start off this game. Conley against Murray. Inside, it's tipped. Here's Barton. Nice move. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Jokic doesn't get it to drop for him. Gobert with the defensive effort. To the inside. Leaps for it. Murray with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Here's Porter. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball. And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Another miss by Utah.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5. Oh, man. Caution. Flammable.
That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish. Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Now here's Barton to the middle. He's looking for Porter and finds him. Bogdanovich goes in. They could use a bucket. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Murray for 3. Crafty move. Another shot. Porter passes to Jokic. Lets it go from deep. Porter, no luck.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The impressiveness of Mitchell. Willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside Gordon. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Mitchell leading the charge. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Conley gets the bucket. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Utah.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there. This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Murray.
And what defense there from Gobert, putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
And stolen by Gordon.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Now Conley. Mitchell outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous, his ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Three-pointer, Barton. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Michael Porter making things happen for Denver. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Nuggets. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Mitchell against Barton. From deep. Shots good by Mitchell. Mitchell's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Utah. The Nuggets trail. Murray dishes to Barton. There's the pass to Jokic. Murray outside. Back to Jokic. To the paint. And there's Murray on the assist by Jokic. And that's now 6 points for Jamal Murray. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Greg, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Ingles passes to Mitchell. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked.
All about timing. Will Barton, great job of seeking that one out and throwing it away.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Mitchell outside. Driving in, and that one good. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Jokic with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Conley with the three. A shot, no good. And Denver the other way now. Gordon finds Barton. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And stolen by Gordon.
Jordan Clarkson.
And stolen by Whiteside. Clarkson dishes to Whiteside. Denver grabs the miss.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather hold the team.
Passes to Jokic. Launches it. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Jazz have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Oni. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders were helpless to stop him.
Porter with the steal and stolen by Whiteside. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Whiteside for 3. Oni with the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Murray left side. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Whiteside. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Gay. Nice move. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Porter in the corner. To stop the run. The Nuggets with another miss.
McGee giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Whiteside. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Jazz lead by 4. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game. And that's good.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
Zeke Nagy taking 2 shots.
Good on both. Conley with it. Gobert in the corner. Mitchell wide open. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Morris looking over the floor. Good work there as it goes. Morris has got his first points in this one.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Oh, right side in position.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Morris into the lane.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Oni. He's got 7. Down low. Here's Gay. Clarkson outside. 5 to shoot.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his guard.
And there it is for him. Oni's got 9.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Clarkson. Great D that time from Green. The Nuggets trail by 3.
And you think about Austin Rivers being the 10th pick in the NBA draft and having such an illustrious high school career.
Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Whiteside's got 4 this quarter.
That's just maybe some bully ball from Whiteside. You like to see him get post position where he gets both feet into the paint and wet.
Here's Morris. Green breaking loose. Oh, that's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Green. 6 to shoot. Driving inside. Ingles with the rebound. And Brent Rivers certainly racking up the air miles over his career. He's been a valued contributor along the way.
Yeah, the journey continues for Austin Rivers, and there's nothing wrong with that, Kevin. You know, he's a guy who loves the big stage. He continues to have confidence in himself. The consistency hasn't always been there, but, man, he steps up at big moments, and teams need guys like that that are willing to put it all on the line.
It's good from long range. Rivers has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, the deep ball accuracy is much more consistent now from Austin Rivers, learning how to be an effective shooter at this level.
Here's Gay, puts the move on, and he lays it up and in. And the Jazz lead by 6.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Morris finds Rivers. Back to Morris. Green with the ball. Denver passing it around. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Utah leading by 6. Clarkson outside. Oni passes to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
At 7 feet tall, Whiteside is always a threat for the high percentage dunk.
And here's Rivers. Morris kicks to Green. Back to Morris. Not going to go that time. And Utah the other way now. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. The pass to Oni. Back to Clarkson. Here's Oni. Clarkson outside. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Whiteside. Drives to the hoop. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Utah. holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Jazz leading by 6. Outside Conley. The shake. He lays it in.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Murray outside. Porter with it. Now defended by Gobert. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Oh, Air Serbia. Jokic up there.
This is it to Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Stolen by Conley. From 11 feet away. He can't get it to go. And Denver the other way now. There's the feed to Porter. Stolen by O'Neal. Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Porter finds Gordon. Back to Porter. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And never lacking for confidence, as Porter is not going to let a little bit of contact hold him up.
Jokic with the steal. Here's the break. Stolen by Conley. Here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Hits the three-point bomb. O'Neal's got the lead up to 9 now for Utah. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Utah.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
And protecting the rim has been another huge calling card in this game. Their block shots have had a big impact in this one.
Mitchell against Murray. Popped up there for Bogdanovich.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Here's Jokic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Mitchell driving the lane, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 11.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Jokic with the bucket.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Back to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Barton against Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. It's deflected. Stolen by Gordon. Tipped away. Here's Murray. He doesn't hit that one. So Utah will take it the other way. To the paint. Kicks it out to Mitchell. From deep. And the Jazz another 3.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Jazz.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
That's his first personal foul.
It's the first that brings them within single digits.
Jamal Murray more and more has come into his own as a player capable of shouldering the offensive load and being a leader for his team at times.
Now, here's Mitchell. And they recover it. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. From deep three-point range, off target with that shot.
There's some length from Murray as a guard there as he helps out.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Before.
Hey, Brian.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. And for the Mavericks, Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
The 3, Hardaway. The rebound by the Jazz.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic hammers it home.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Now here's Gobert over Powell, who poked away. Inside. Porzingis finds Hardaway. It's Powell, high post. Doncic outside. To the inside. Porzingis. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Pass to Mitchell. From deep. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Doncic with the bucket.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the 3. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20-foot range here. Good idea.
Utah calls timeout. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
And Utah has possession. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Doncic left side for 3. Rebound, Utah. Outside Conley, pass to Bogdanovic. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Confidence is not lacking with Bogdanovic, and he shows it on these shots.
Doncic against Gobert. Doncic passes to Porzingis. For 3, Powell, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. The 3 from Mitchell. That shot missing. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Powell passes to Doncic. And here's Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
Hardaway against Conley. Mitchell up top. Puts it up from 15. Porzingis grabs the board.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
From deep, here's Doncic. Nails it from 3. Doncic has got 7 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
From deep, Conley. Pass to Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Kept alive. Now Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Back to Mitchell. 4-3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Powell. Defended by Bogdanovich. Doncic outside to the paint. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Now here's Doncic. Tightly guarded. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 9.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
From deep, Conley. Gobert inside. Guarded by Doncic. Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Doncic outside. And Doncic hammers it home.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there. Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. I mean, he struggled to move his feet defensively and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
Conley against Doncic. Count that one.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Mark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, B.A. The question has been, can he stay healthy? And that's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
Powell against Bogdanovich. Here's Doncic. Porzingis passes to Powell. Now here's Finney-Smith. Porzingis in the post. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And stolen by Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Three-pointer. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Mitchell into the lane. Soft touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 6.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
On the wing, Finney Smith. Porzingis in the post. He's against Gobert. Now here's Hardaway. He's guarded by Conley. Porzingis for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul. Doncic against Conley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Got a piece of it. Powell outside. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Here's Mitchell. Plenty of space. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And now it's just a 2-point Dallas lead. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Honey. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Here's Brunson. Uses the glass on the layup.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Honey. Pass to Ingles. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Whiteside. Gay with the ball. Back to Whiteside. Wide open look. Again, Utah.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Brunson misses. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 17-7 run. That's tipped and stolen by Brunson. Down low. It's Bullock on the wing from the arc. The shot that time not on target. No luck on that one. And a pretty tightly contested game here.
Thanks so much, Chris.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson along Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 14 points, 2 assists. And that'll...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Jalen Brunson. Moses Brown is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backboard violation. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Here's the three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Porzingis has got 7 points in the game.
The outside shooting of Porzingis. I mean, his teammates trust his ability to knock those down consistently, and he proves they're trustworthy.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 16.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Conley passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Doncic. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter. Utah trailing here.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Knocks it down from distance.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
A different look for Utah. Hassan Whiteside comes in for Rudy Gobert. And Clarkson subbed in for Conley. And Doncic launches from deep. No good on the quick three. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Against Bogdanovich. Doncic right side. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Mitchell.
2 minutes.
Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
Always good to see Bogdanovich use his height to his advantage because he's got the size needed to grab those offensive rebounds.
And he's going to the line for 2. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Brown inside, defended by Gay, to the paint. Pass to Bullock. It's Brown on the wing. The kick out to Brunson. Inside. Left side, Brown. Oh, no good again that time. Ingles passes to Gay. Back to Ingles. Here's Oni. Brunson defending. And it's Brunson with the rebound. The Mavericks trailing. And here's Brown for 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. 6 points for him.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Oni. Pass to Ingles. Now here's Whiteside. Defended by Brown. Whiteside drawing the double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Utah with the ball, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Dallas has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter.
Ball coming, ball coming.
Brunson up top, defended by Whiteside. Brunson passes to Brown. Here's Bullock. With 1 on the clock. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Mavericks ahead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Joe Ingles, Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the 1. To the middle. Here's Gay. Pass to Oni. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Jazz lead by 1.
The more he facilitates, the more effective Gay is, and it's good to see him concentrating on that part of his game.
Kleba outside. Gay with the defensive effort.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into it.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
That pass was from far, far away and right on the money.
A serious long-distance connection right there.
I want to talk about those incredibly soft suction cup hands there, not only to make the catch, but to lay it in, too.
The Jazz shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Here's Gobert, puts the move on, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in. Doncic outside. Hardaway on the wing. Dallas again missing. Right side Conley. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. The shot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Pass to Doncic. They need this. Shot clock at 6. Back to Marjanovic. Over Mitchell. And Marjanovic gets it to go.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping dimes.
To the inside. And stolen by Hardaway. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And Doncic with the jam.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Conley with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. And here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. He takes it in. And Mitchell with the slam.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots. Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
And here's Doncic outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Doncic has got 11 in the second half.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best. Now
Mitchell. 1:46 left to play in the fourth. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Marjanovic in the high post. Left side for Porzingis. Kicks it to Doncic. From the wing. Here's Marjanovic. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And just an important bucket down the stretch. This is when his focus becomes razor sharp.
Understands his role, does his job, and he did it right there. The timing couldn't have been better.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
Pass to Hardaway. Launches it. Second chance shot. Doncic outside. Cash. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
It falls.
We love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. The shot no good. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. There's 14 seconds left in the game. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Pass to Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.